LARP! We have the ability to LARP and LARP hard. LARP! We have the ability to LARP and LARP hard. That was a McMo one, I think. I believe that was a McMo masterpiece. I think that was his stylistic impression, signature thereof. Okay. Oh my, I forgot to drop the branding. Welcome, this is the pre-summit Presuppositions rolling recursion stream. I'm Grim Grizz, and you're about to get your savings throws. So we got a lot of those seeking wisdom in the house. Parlado sending us down. We've been sent down to Larpin Springs. That's happening. That's soon. This is the pre-summit presupposition stream. Right before I went to the summit, the before and after picture. This is the before part. Since there's so many seeking wisdom, I'm going to do a special bonus offer for a +3 to the savings throws tonight. If you can answer this bit of trivia, if you answer it correctly, we'll give you a +3 to your savings throws against the mind control tonight. And that bit of trivia is in the song Desperado by that one band. What do they say about the Queen of Diamonds? What did they say about the Queen of Diamonds? That's answer that for a +3 bonus on your savings throws before the end of this bit. You got so many. This is a message for Pastor Paul Vanderclay. I saw you had on your show this morning, the horrible things that man said about the kayfabe. And I just want you to know that I'm going to destroy you in the April Fool's Conversation cage match. All right. So there you go. Clint D with the +3 bonus to your savings throw your choice, Clint D. Everybody else who said it in the Hive Mind chat, you get a +2. +2. Those of you who said it in your head, you get a +1 if you pick the indigo die. Survival, social, wisdom, or heart. Those are the bases upon which you make your save against the mind control. We have a stand-in holy die for the survival at the moment, but you pick survival, social, wisdom, or heart. I roll the die. If it's over 10, you take half damage from the mind control that follows. If it's under 10, you take full damage from the mind control that follows. But remember, Embody, we want what's best for you. A lot of people in the hive mind, we're picking blue. Okay, what will you choose? What do you do? Choose. Oh, survivalist on the holy die. Holy three. I wonder what that means. Socialist with the deuce. A deuce, you're getting full blast mind control. Lovers of wisdom, lucking out. 15's good enough for me. Pairing up with that 15, we have the heart folks. Coming in there. The indigo kids. Sevens for you. Remember, there is no agency. We want what's best. Okay, then there. Welcome forthwith to this rolling recursion. No, stop it. This rolling recursion pre-summit presupposition stream. The notion thereof is that there's a presupposition upon which this entire stream is based, and I'll share that with you right after the red deck card of the show. Ace of clubs, back in the club hard with the red deck tonight. And the rolling recursion is going to be based on the pre-summit presupposition that when I go there, people will say, "What do you do?" And I'm like, "I got a YouTube channel." And it's on the presupposition that any of those people will ever actually look at the channel that this stream is based upon that presupposition upon which it is based. We're going to be going through a rolling recursion. We've done them before, where the dice guide us through the backlog of things we've done before to reveal an aspect of ourselves we've not seen before, and also produce a video for people that I presuppose will look for them to find. Be the cake. Okay, so this will be a rolling recursion. Romanos the melodist, the ace of spades, the ace of clubs saint, Ace of clubs, eight. But first, tapping maple trees with a Christian Golden over a tapacabaco. Yes.
Got some. Just set it up last night. Can't really see, but there's a decent amount in there. The sucky thing about maple syrup is the boiling down ratio is insane. I think it's like 20-1. Even if I filled all of them to the brim, which is unlikely to happen, but if I did, I will end up with 1 gallon of syrup, which is quite a lot of syrup, honestly. Getting my springtime maple sap.
Nothing like the springtime maple saps. And speaking of which, we have at the top of the chat a link for you to click if you're a springtime maple sap and would like to donate that to us for this Fancy Pants Summit Fund. This is your last chance to get us close to our Summit Grift goal. As the Grift event is here, we can't grift it for that event anymore. It's like when we say the world's gonna end and it doesn't. Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal. So say we all. And Bad Comedy Shorts says, hey, Bad Comedy Shorts says, are angels made out of a lot of eyes because they represent lots of people acting out of a larger spirit? And shh. The blue church card of the show is the Eight of Hearts. The Eight of Hearts. And now, a nice long branding. What? Shh, do it. This means that the individual psyche is far from being safely synthesized. On the contrary, it threatens to fragment only too easily under the onslaught of unchecked emotions. While this situation is familiar to us from the studies of anthropologists, it is not so irrelevant to our own advanced civilization as it might seem. We, too, can become dissociated and lose our identity. We can be possessed and altered by moods or become unreasonable and unable to recall important facts about ourselves or others, so that people ask, what the devil has gotten into you? We talk about being able to control ourselves, but self-control is a rare and remarkable virtue. So, before we start rolling on the rolling recursion, there's one I saw called Pajot's Conspiracy. Given Givens can't not. So let's see if we can find what that's all about. Just watch this. A caricature of a conspiracy theorist screaming and ranting about the frogs being gay, while atrazine was in fact actually a thing. Now, this sort of thing is all advanced, deep level dark arts, and why we need to come together in a room of requirement to learn to build our own resistance to it, because we were born swimming in it. However, it's my duty to inform you that available for you now is an upgrade from the former aluminum foil hat at this beautiful, in the form of this beautiful Get Lambs beanie, an EMF beanie. Protect your brain from EMF. Silver fiber technology that blocks over 99.7 of EMF and support your cognition. Now, as demonstrated in the live stream of my walk over there to the place to get these dice, right? It didn't. The hat is still available. Cancel the live stream when I put the phone in the hat. but it's far more fashionable than tinfoil, and you can get a discount on it if you use the code tinfoil as found in the Discord.
That happened during the COVID era, and we're going to see a lot more of it come downstream for us. My own prime minister keeps using the words misinformation, disinformation to basically tag on any narrative that he disagrees with politically. These are very dangerous times when we see this happening. And so I just want to point you to my brother, Mathieu Pajot, on Twitter. He has been doing what I can only say is an amazing job at, let's say, analyzing and looking at the mechanisms by which we've come to think this way, and by which it's become impossible for us to identify when there is, let's say, when the system is rotten and when there's action.
And that, hey, Clint, hey, Weeks, hey, Luke, good to see you guys. That brings up the next point I wanted to go over. He finally gave props to his brother Matt. That's why I put this whole Matt thing on the thing. They've had some, like, there's been some nasty tweets from the symbol on the right with regard to the other one, and it appears they've mended fences, broken bridges, and now let's see what we find when we go check out the symbolic brother of Johnny Pajo right after this excessive branding.
Ducks eat bread.
I know.
They do. They like it.
I saw it on TV.
See? It's okay. We saw it on the television.
And with the break-in card of the show from the farm deck, hey Luke, is the Jack of Diamonds. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ooh, we got one of them Kofi things. A Kofi thing. Who's it from? From Phlebas. How generous, sir. You've reached us nearer the climax. The climax of our grift. Our grift. The total income. The Jack of Theonis of Alexandria would smile upon you for your gift, I'm sure. Chicken bread. Hey, chicken bread. So we're doing a rolling recursion, hoping that in finding a distillate, as deferred to by the dice, like people that we meet at the summit, we have a video that will give them a good view and a good understanding of who and what we are and what we do around here. So we're doing a bonus roll of those dice now to move us up and down. Oh, look at Gavin flashing all his membership emojis. If you're a channel member, you can make all of those emojis, and if you're a plebis, you can't. Right, plebis? Okay, and so we roll the dice and see where down the emoji rolls it goes. Down the emoji rolls. Anyway, here's the holy one. A holy one. Whoa, guys, believe it or not, the first roll is a nat 20. It's one of these, a nat 20 from the holy die, which means we go down 20 rows and start again. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at 10. Symbolic worlds is 10. It seems like I stream a lot. I do a lot of work. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20, the 111 views, 3 dreams archetype. Let's see how long it takes him to get to the point. Oh no. Okay, in the meantime, while I was playing the branding, I was looking up the thing for the next thing on the card, and the next thing on the card is Dark Tower Jude. And it was a little bit fascinating because Did that guy just say Dark Tower Jew? Gavin says, does Gigi have the suit to wear from Dumb and Dumber? We're currently in the suit portion of our grift. Hey, Sally. Hey, and the link is at the top. It's for the grifting goal. The grifting goal. Suits are terribly expensive. Right now, we're going with what's in the closet and stop at a thrift shop. The reason that came to me is how many toads must a man swallow down before they call him a man? How many toads must a man swallow down? And you see what that was a riff or a misremembering, an intentional mislyricking of the song "Dust in the Wind" by Kansas. And in the Dark Tower book series by the Stephen King, they similarly the song "Hey Jude" had survived an apocalypse, but the lyrics were slightly off. And this chain of thoughts led me to the Dark Tower and the pockets of intelligibility. And then coincidentally, when I opened the X Network, Stephen King was trending for endorsing J.K. Rowling's new book. Because how dare he? How dare he? The Papa J. Peterson book. What do they call it? Toads, Rascal. How many toads must a man swallow down? Nukes are drilling, and nukes may be the best LARP of all time. All right, there's a nice rolling recursion sample from the Holy Die's first Nat 20. Let's roll it again and see, because it got a Nat 20. That's why we're rolling the whole of the same die again. It's going for survival, stand in. Here we go. Deucing it up this time, which makes us do this magic doodle-doo.
Now what'll that asshole think of next? Is anybody got a dime? I don't know.
Well. It turns out if you don't control click, then it kicks you way back up to the top, even though you've already scrolled down 20 or so. Archetypal resonance, wasn't it? Lest we're those orphans. Well, if that's the year 3 season finale, then we're starting here. Here and further is this current season. And we'll go up 2 from that to one of these here that will determine with the pull from the Michigan deck right after this.
I'm not a cat.
We all know that there is no agency any living gent can see doing what is right for me. Just lifting up my bro so he can grow some eyes to see that doing what is right for me increases all our agency.
Oh, hi. I'm General Griswold Gaius Grim. This is the Rolling Recursion pre-summit presupposition stream, where we're doing a rolling recursion through my live stream history this season of LARPgate, season 4. And the dice are determining which we play, and hopefully we're going to have a distillate, perhaps even a Kensuke cut one day, that we can present to people I meet at the Symbolic World Summit that I have been sent to via the Shadow Cabal. Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal. So say we all. We are whoa. We are at the part where the holy die standing in for the survival die has led us to a second video after its first Nat 20, causing a reroll. That second video is now being determined by the Michigan deck card pull. The 3 of diamonds. So we go back over to this screen here. We go back and we're on this row with the orphans. Number 3, the Gentle and the Gentleman, Kale Zeldin and Grimgriz. What an excellent choice. Let's see. Let's grab the 33rd minute and
Then this.
I think yes, but whoa! We interrupt this special broadcast to say, hey, thanks for suiting up and showing up with our new Ko-fi bot donations. There's also a mechanic since we have a slight age difference that I wanted to examine with you, and that is how VCRs destroyed my respect for the elder generation.
Oh, dude, I use this in class. I use this all the time. I use this exact thing. I was like, I said, I tell my kids, like, the joke that I used to always make is that, we all thought we were smarter and better than our parents because we learned how to program a VCR. And they're like, wait, what's a VCR? Like, they don't even get the reference anymore. Right.
Mhm.
But like my mom, God bless her, very intelligent, well-read woman, like still uses the clicker, and she does one of these things. She's like, when she tries to change the channel, on her TV set. So there's this notion. And so for me, like when I teach my class, like that is the first lecture that I give in the first week of school, is that, we are not better, smarter, more wise, more intelligent than Dante because we have an iPhone, right? But it really is their kind of default assumption. So I think your insight is exactly right, that when we learned how to program a VCR and our parents didn't know how to, like it was sort of done, like the Technium
But
1.
it's we have to undo it. This is the fall inversion season, so I there's this intergenerational ratcheting or whatever the fancy word for the corner is. I was curious since for the age difference again, if you bore more witness to the atomization and or nuking of the family. Like, was the nuclear family a novel concept? Because I don't know, because I wasn't around, but it's like I had the privilege of growing up with my great grandfather next door, and so all his kids would come by and whatnot. And then at the age of 9, that ended.
You went to Hawaii, right?
Yeah. And so it's like, and that feels like nobody has that anymore. And I don't know that. What a delicious sampling during this rolling recursion. And thank you, someone, for the new donation, bringing us to the climax, toward the ever reaching higher climax of our summit grift goal. The Shadow Cabal has sent lowly me to the Symbolic World Summit, now rumored to be attended by the Jordan Peterson. The Shadow Cabal has gifted me with a VIP access pass to the VIP lounge at the Symbolic World Summit. And now we sit here and pander and beg for a suit to wear to the VIP lounge. I'm like your Cinderella, and you're the fairy. I'm going to see the Prince of the Frogs. Grift Walls, yes, good one, Parlato, good one. We're on a rolling recursion as a sampler pack of the streams you've missed, probably. As our presupposition says, we're probably going to meet some people that want to know what's up, and the latest stream should have all the good stuff.
So say we all, yuck, 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 ho, ho, ho.
And now's the part of the stream where everybody makes the missile.
The list?
Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right?
What room? I want to cast Magic Missile.
The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet. I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting Magic Missile.
Why are you casting Magic Missile? There's nothing to attack here.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Oh, perhaps it was low destiny. The destiny that good old CW Weeks said, wait, is the container on its way? To remind you with this special grift for me not grifting like the way Burn Power grifts. You can thank me on today's special show at the link at the top. I don't go daily live streams begging. I do it this way, and this way is so much better. You can show him that by donating today in comparison to that horrible darkness. I mean, really, it's just a...
Slime! What? It's a river of slime!
All right, now we're back to the rolling recursion stream where the number of what? Yes, that's gonna be true, but it's not true yet. You didn't, once again, you didn't hit control click, and now you have to start at the top. Son of a... Well, we are moving on now, though. However, to the social die determining where we go. That's our yellow friend right here. Let's see how many rows or columns we move based on that. Oh, look at that. And that one. This is a social fumble. I think the only way to deal with the social fumble is to do something like this. Okay, and now we're here. And we count what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 magic missiles against the darkness, which leads us 8 vidges in on this rolling recursion to the Hive Mind card pull Save vs. Dragoneer stream. The key. What was that? New Year dust. And you too will get a card pull. You can choose red or blue. Everybody likes blue around here so far. Meanwhile, in case you missed it, I had a special appearance over on Pastor Paul's live stream on Friday, and here's an excerpt. Of that. Meanwhile, while we enjoy this rolling recursion excerpt, the third person in the hive mind to ask for a card pull shall receive one from the red church deck, the red deck. If you'd like a card pull, say it now. The third person will be the lucky winner. Hey, of that. Wait, don't forget, you've had savings throws against the guy on the left already.
Like, what do you think? If you thought secularity was a reasonable frame or a valid frame to have in the world, and which would mean there was a state of no religion, then what would happen and how long would it take? Well, it turns out it would take about 2.5 generations or so. And I would argue that's kind of what we're seeing is the results of behaving as if.
Yeah, and there are interesting with Turkey, that whole process that Turkey went through. And, Grizz, your story, I mean, you saw that on the Vanderclips channel. I took that really wonderful description of your church going, Unitarians though they may be. There are a fair number of Unitarian Pentecostals out there. But anyway, so secularity is a very tricky thing. And now Grizz is living in the Bible Belt. And now, Mark, you are a Yankee, you're a Yankee who moved to the Bible Belt. So,
Unfortunately, this is supposed to be about me, and I haven't said anything yet. Do I say anything in this clip at all? Or did I waste everybody? It looks like I might be starting. Let's try.
Pretty different.
Takia. Oh, wait. You should drop the stream link again so somebody can come on and fill my spot. I'm sitting here looking at this. But let's see if we can get a very special card for him. Here we go. That's your card, Sanjay, the Jack of Hearts. Wow, you guys are getting a remarkable amount of face cards for these pulls, don't you think? All right, that went that way. We do have competitors in the card pull, pull. And I count. Let's see. Number one was Perlado. 2 was Number Mills, and Isaac Donda winning the presuppositions stream card pull from the red deck. And it was is Spoon Man with the 10 of clubs. 10 of clubs for you, sir. Congratulations. Or not. I don't even know what these mean, you know.
Like Hobo's Lullaby. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the town go drifting by. Listen to the steel rails a-hummin'. That's a hobo's lullaby.
Does it mean anything that we use the social die? And it was on a fumble that the live stream that was brought up contained a couple of bald guys. Is it indicative of the fumble that was the video that ran? Let us seek wisdom now on this rolling recursion stream by rolling the wisdom die and determining where from here we end up going. Where were we? Oh, what was that? Play a thing. Why? You always play a thing. Just play a thing. And I need a beverage. I said I meant to do this one. Hello and welcome back. We're at the rolling recursion stream, the pre-summit presupposition that we're going to meet somebody. We're making a video for the people we meet on the presupposition. We're at the wisdom die roll. The wisdom die roll. What do you want? We cool team names. Yes, everybody's own church comes up with their own team name and paintball for Jesus. Anyway, the wisdom die leads us on to a 16 columns from here, sir. Let's go. We'll go from this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The open house Christmas service, where no one showed up and I cried. I remember this. It hurt. It hurt. Here we go. Oh.
That's the type of centralized thinking that these individuals are.
Let's
all
give him more power.
For.
Well, Tucker,
exactly,
you said that they were.
Now, why would you care, Grim, about this Charlie Kirk fella? Well, it turns out that this Charlie Kirk fella from Turning Point USA, he made one of these tweet things over on X of this article from the Post Millennial. And why would you care, Grim? Why would you care? Well, his tweet was Ayanna Pressley, who's apparently a congressperson. That's apparently a congressperson, said encourages people to celebrate abortion for Christmas. There's always little tells if you look for them of who and what controls these people. Darkness can't help but mock the birth of our Lord, and what better way to promote the slaughter of babies? Well, why would you care about that? Well, it turns out in that article, Grim, look, it's your tweet there. What? Yes, from Griswold Grimm, the synchrony harmonicist. The sooner you recognize it boils down to enmity for the womb, the sooner you realize what humanity is up against. So some big famous man has retweeted an article with one of my tweets in it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most relevant. Right, guys? Hello. I see the assassins have failed. On behalf of the Sacred Order of Foolish Transparency, I remind you that I am a member of the fraternal regiment embodying narcissistic sociopathy. Welcome, friends. And now, to once again not hitting control click.
I believe that if everyone sees what just a few people become when they wholly embrace their gifts, others will awaken.
From whence will the heart die lead us on our rolling recursion stream? We're currently at the open house. Let us see where the heart die takes us. 9 from here, Grim. 9 from here. Now we're gonna need a modifier once we move 9 rows. So why don't all the channel members show me your lobster monkey goose emojis by typing :goose : and that will modify the 9 rows we move down here. Let's see. We'll count the gooses in a minute. But first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows of 4 streams a row. War of the Waters. War of the Waters. War of the. Welcome. This is the rolling recursion stream of pre-summit presuppositions, where the Kofi bot Parlado. Thank you so much. Where was it? This thing here that Foxman said. Yes, thank you ups. Hold on, guys. Hold on. They're bringing us higher and higher on the way. The climax of the remember it.
This we want.
Symbolic World Summit Grift Goal, edging us closer and closer to the climax. Ups with his donation, and one from And one from Parlato as well. Foxman asks, however, is this pre-recorded? Is this a because it's supposed to be a video for later? Now, you see, Foxman, the way it works is there are 3 types of video. You have this one, which is the raw footage. And then you cut out all the fluff and flub and miss nonsense. You slice it all right off the end there. And that's the Briss edition video that you make from a raw footage video like this. And then if the Briss edition is worthy enough, you weave back in the clips referenced in by the people that you had in the clips. They'll probably reference other clips, and if you throw in those references, it's like adding gold to the Briss edition, and then it becomes a kintsugi cut. So there's that three layers of a production that can happen to a live stream comment or to a video product. This is the live stream part. We're gonna chop all this fluff out, like me talking this to you, and then we're gonna have that product, the Briss edition, for the people I presuppose meet at the summit. Welcome. We hope you're feeling virtually not alone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, once upon a time, I had a Goose counting mission to see what would happen. What would happen if we modified our rolling recursion by the number of gooses we counted in the hive mind chat. There was one I saw, and now this thing is scrolling so fast. Oh boy! And now I'm way up at the card pull. Oh man, you guys you're a buzzing little hive mind today. We like that. There's the continue to do so. There's a goose. There's 2, 3, 4. We're at 4 gooses. All right, 4 gooses from Splinter Spline Nostalgia. 1 goose, 2 goose, 3 goose, 4 goose. Fall Farming Sunday Service. Sweet Mamba Jam. Oh, he's in the boner outfit. I do want to point out how rapidly that the hive mind noticed the presence of Agent Hamface. Ah, the good old days when I didn't have to save the train for the end of the stream. Next up on the hit parade is Decimation versus from Rascal. But first, something that I ended up clicking on in the algorithm that I wanted to show you guys a little bit of this. It's called Nikola Tesla's Confirmation Vibrations Dictate Our Reality.
This video will show you
Why are
how
you blue? Quit being blue. Just stop it. Thank you. This part here is fascinating, and
metric path.
You don't have to hear him, but check this out. Here, I'll blather over it. He's got the 3 little. For those of you just listening, he seems to have three different translucent, such as the light can shine through, sheets of geometric Mandela-like patterns, as those generated from frequency. Like if on the Cymatics. It's from the cymatics. My brain stopped. It's the thing where you put all the sand beads on the thing that gets music, and then that stuff. It looks like those kind of patterns. And there's 3 of them, and as he overlays them here like this, it turns out that when they're all overlaid, it's a face. It's a baby's face just looking at you. And that was neat, and I wanted to show you guys. And that was neat, Grim. Thank you. And now we move backwards from that. It's totally real. From that somehow. We take the indigo dye. We go to a live. You know what? Go to the videos. We'll do a rolling recursion to the videos with the indigo dye to take it from here. This may or may not be your last chance to donate to the Tarpon Springs trip, where the Shadow Cabal has sent me to the Symbolic World Summit. Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal. So say we all. We're doing a rolling recursion through the videos we've made and the live streams we've done to make a compilation video to give people I meet at the summit a taste of what happens around here. And the indigo dye is now going to roll us through the videos we've made, like so. Let's see. That's a deuce from the indigo dye saying the videos we go to are two back. That right now is okay. Oh, it's a members only one. So I'm okay right now. It's January and somehow almost 70 degrees. This is the local lake, and you can see where the water level used to be, up to the point where it, I don't know, it's used to not being. But then again, there's all this growth. You know, it used to be underwater. Oh, what's that over there? How much chemicals in there? Anyway, I wanted to say a special thank you to the members who make this possible. So I give you a special members video. It's supposed to remember when Chad said in chat recently? Do you remember? See, that's the thing that makes it the Friends show of the YouTube participatory television show. Anyway, since that Indigo Dye chose a members only video, we've loaded up the one next to it, which is mislabeled as a Kintsugi cut. It's only a Briss edition. You should really fix that immediately. It's not the Kintsugi cut. It's just the Briss edition. Nobody put any clips in here. Briss, is that how you spell Briss? I don't even remember. This is there. Now it's that. And we go to there. We share this tab instead. There.
To the screen.
Make it big.
And, you know, there's a deep irony in Grib Grizz's channel because, of course, his channel is an iconoclastic attack on the gods' set and the gods' temples. yet no channel in the corner in that sense deconstructs the God set like Grim Grizz's does, with his branding, with his commercials, with his pattern. And so it's almost a Girardian rivalry where you have to sort of become like your rival in order to destroy it, but in order to do that, you become like your rival. So this,
I'm gonna have a look at you. Now we've had quite a stirring in the hive mind. Oh, here's the Fed. So that means we should probably pull a card from the agency deck for the third card of the show. And remember, Embody, there is no agency. Everything you do while you work for them, you'll be held personally accountable for at your judgment. At your judgment. With your judgment. But everybody's got to make a living, they say. Not that we're taken care of like sparrows. Oh, the agency card of the deck is the 10 of diamonds. The 10 of diamonds. Now, and look, I don't know if you're new here, but if you are, and I do a horrible thing where I don't talk, you can get a +2 to the next stream savings throws if you let me know in the chat. But more importantly, I've been taken care of like a sparrow by the Shadow Cabal to the best of their capability. And the special thank you once again to them. Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal. So say we all. And hopefully the dice have led us on a beautiful sampler pack. In this rolling recursion stream, hopefully there'll be a brisk edition of the pre-summit presuppositions that'll serve as a hey, that's what it's like around here, Vidya. That's what it's like around here. Now we will do the thing we can only do these days at the end of the show. No, wait, we won't. We'll do the money boat. We'll do the money boat to give everybody one last chance. One last chance to make us climax just a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher on our symbolic World Summit Grift goal. We interrupt this branding because there's the opportunity that never happens on it. As a YouTuber, nobody ever watches your old videos. However, we have an active inquiry about an old video that was from the year 4 Kale's Elden stream, as you can find from the front of the show. I'll go back in after the show and put in descriptions and the links in the description to all the ones featured on today's rollback recursion. And it looks like James Henry faked the that's what it looks like to me on the Ko-fi bot when it says the thing. Thanks, James, for the tease. Everybody, I thank you for joining us on this rolling recursion pre-summit presupposition stream. This will be the end of it. The next thing will probably be members only stuff from the trip, the road trip to the summit. So stay tuned for those channel members and everybody else. I'll see you after the mountain, maybe.